Hello and welcome to another JNP video. I am your host JonNario, and today is another how to complete this event. This time I'll tell you how to complete the Remembrance of Reng event that is now available on Trove from September 26th all the way to October 9th, or 2 weeks for short. This event is another pretty short event that gives you some resources, an ally, an amount, and sagely blue dragon scale for the new dragon that you can craft. Since this is all Forbidden Spires themed, you might want to go to Uber 6. So if you can solo Uber 6, then you're in luck. But if you cannot solo Uber 6, Forbidden Spires can spawn in any portal including the Novice portal. But it's less common than just going into Uber 6. Anyways, let's get started. Starting with step 1, you have to defeat 20 Forbidden Spires bosses. It can be any dungeon bosses, so that includes 3 stars and recipe dungeons. But I do not recommend doing a recipe dungeon since you will need them for a later step. If you don't care about saving the recipe dungeons, then you can do them because they will count as dungeon boss. This will give you an ally called Baby Brown Cow, which looks like more like a dog than a cow, to be honest. The stats on this ally are minus 8% to incoming damage, 4% to maximum health, and this ally gets 5 power rank when equipped, which is very low, and it gets 10 mastery points, which is not bad. Step 2. Mine 200 resources in the Forbidden Spires. So pretty much any ores inside the Forbidden Spires, so Cinnabar, Shapestone, Primordial Flames, Formicide will count, and all of those resources will count. Buying it from the marketplace or trading post will not count. So don't waste flux getting this step like really fast. Gathering Glim, Fiery Feathers, and Dragon Scale will also not count, so only focus on the ores. This step will grant you 5 Bound Brilliance, which is a really good resource, but for 5 you will not get really far in the power rank department if you're augmenting. Step 3. Defeat 5 Jade Scarabs. Yep, it's as simple as kill 5 of these enemies. I don't know if curse calls will count, but dungeons and world bosses do count. Killing 5 Jade Scarabs will grant you 15 dragon coins, which is not bad for something so easy. Step 4. Defeat 3 Fox Phantom. Now you're seeing a pattern. Yes, pretty much step 3, 4, 6 and 7 are pretty much kill small enemies that you will find in the wild. Now defeat 3 Fox Phantoms and you will get 5 Titan Soul, which again is not bad for something so easy. Step 5. Collect Forbidden Spires recipe. So this is why I say in the first step, do not complete recipe dungeons, since you will need 3 of them to complete this step. Again, buying Forbidden Spires recipe from the marketplace or trading post will not count. Collecting all 3 recipes will grant you 3 Meta Matters, which is a very important resource for those who are doing Geo. Step 6. Defeat 3 Dragon Ogres. This time you have to kill 3 Dragon Ogres, which are pretty much those big armor enemies that you will see them in the wild, so they will always appear as a world boss, so they are pretty easy to spot. This step will grant you the Mountain Magpie Mount, which is a pretty weird pigeon mount and I don't know what to think of it. This mount will grant you 50 mastery points, which is very nice. And the final step, step 7, wants you to defeat 3 Jade Bound Phantoms, which again is a pretty easy step. Jade Bound Phantoms are those green floating spirits that you will find everywhere in the wild. Doing this step will grant you 25 sagely blue dragon scales, which is a new material that you will use to craft the new dragon. I'll talk about the dragon in a sec. But anyways, that's all of the event. Overall, it's a pretty easy event and it took me roughly 30 minutes to complete all 7 steps. Granted, I was using my Neon Ninja, who is 25,595 power rank, and it is fully movement speed geared. So I was going as fast as I can, but pretty much you can complete this event in an hour, and I will recommend you to do it since it's free 60 mastery points and the 25 scales are a blessing since grinding these scales is very tedious. Anyways, that's the event. Now let me talk about the new dragon and dragon scales. Let's start with the dragon scale and how you get them. Aside from the event, you get dragon scales from defeating any enemy inside the Forbidden Spires biomes. It works the same way as the Fiery Feathers, since it took me roughly 30 minutes to get the event, which gave me 25 scales, and the remaining 75 scales took me 5 hours of non-stop killing enemies, with a 23.6k PR Shadow Hunter with fully movement speed gear. So patience if you want to grind this dragon. And for those who have already gotten the dragons, first of all, congrats on the long grind, and second, if you have extra scales, you can collect them for 400 flux each, which is not bad. Now let's talk about the dragon itself. As far as looks are concerned, it's pretty much the exact same as the Luna's New Year dragon Celine, that you can get the egg from the store for 10,000 cubits. The only difference is that instead of red and yellow, it's blue and purple, so it's okay. Even though you don't get any stat in the description, I can assure you that this dragon grants stats like any other legendary or ancestral dragon. But from the difference in the stat that I got, I would assume that you get plus 1000 to your base maximum health, plus 500 to your base magic damage, and 50 more magic find. And it gives 30 more powering like any other dragon. The crafting recipe is 50,000 flux, 250 fairy dust, 300 cinnabar, 5000 shavestone, and the 100 dragon scale. And if you haven't noticed, yes, this is the only dragon that grants stats that doesn't need dragon coins. So technically this is the easiest dragon to get, since pretty much all those materials are tradable except the dragon scales. And this dragon doesn't give the 250 mastery points like any other dragon, it gives the normal 50 mastery point that you get for a normal mount. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see the how to complete events like this, or you would like me to go into the raw footage or me completing all the stuff of the event like I've used to for the past couple of events. Anyways, check me out on Mixer at mixer.com/JonNario94. Link will be in the description as always, and leave a like if you want to see the channel grow, and subscribe for more content like this. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and keep on hunting. See ya, and good luck on the event and dragon. Oh, there we go. Yay! Finally! 100!